All right, random Tuesday. Came over to Hollywood Studios. Why? Because Jen and I were talking about it, and then all of a sudden, Aaliyah said she was coming to Disney today. So, yeah, I was like, oh, I can definitely do that. So here I am. It's not too bad. It's really hot though. Sticky. Looks like we may get some rain, which isn't too bad. The lines though look kind of long, so we'll see. But all right, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into here at Hollywood Studios on a Tuesday. Today is the 13th of May. So Aaliyah's about 10 minutes out, so we're gonna do some shopping before she gets here. All right, so this is the first time seeing episode 3 Crocs. Huh, those are different. A little bit of an orange taste to them. They're featuring some Anakin Skywalker on them too, which is pretty funny. A lot of episode 3 stuff here. I haven't seen these cups yet either. Coffee cups. New Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge hats. So totally new Empire Strikes Back stuff. Look at these jackets. These are so cool. Oh man, and this t-shirt, it's really awesome. Holy cow. Oh, they have the micro machines basically to add at. That's pretty awesome too. I love Empire Strikes Back. It's my favorite Star Wars film. Ooh, we got some new mugs. Oh, those are heavy. Are those Steins? Wow, it's kind of cool. Got the AT-AT.
Here, come here,
Luke. Oh, that is really cool. So what's the price on these puppies? $27.99. It's $28. Oh, these are really, really cool. Got some Empire Strikes Back. Has it really been 45 years? That's just absolutely crazy. To me. Oh, some new ears. I haven't seen those yet either. That's pretty awesome. Some kids shirts, hard to see in here. Oh, here you go. It says Jen written all over it. She wouldn't wear this, but I always buy her stupid hats. That is a stupid hat. All right, so that's some pretty cool new Empire Strikes Back. Ooh, what is this? A Princess Leia collector doll. Oh, I have to check this out. Oh, you can't even open it. Do they have it on display? Holy cow, I have the little version of this. Ren stole the R2-D2. Look at that. That is so cool. Whoa. 4,890 of them made. That is awesome. 45th anniversary edition magic bands too. Let's see, this is lilac, which means they're what? I'll have to look it up. Limited release, lilac, $55. Say hello. Leaky made it. Woohoo! All right, and we're going store hunting. Sorry. The one thing about coming to Disney with Aaliyah is she'll find all the new merch. 4th of July stuff is out. Some kids shirts. We got cool jerseys. We come every 4th of July. So Stars and Stripes forever. Ooh, Mickey Stars and Stripes hat. A jersey with the 7-1 on the back. That's the same one I just showed you the front of. Cool. 4th of July bags. Bunch of cool stuff. It's been a little hot minute since we've been here. We've been so busy. Oh, look, it's a new Magical Place on Earth onesie. That is always cool. Some more ornaments. The most magical place on Earth spirit jerseys too.
That's really cute.
I know.
We have to buy boy stuff now.
Yep.
Are we allowed to say that on the vlog?
I already put it online. It went online last night. Didn't you watch the video? So these are way too cool. The Echo Base jerseys. I like them. Look at that. That is truly awesome. And they also have really cool Hoth ears. We got some lounge flies, which are always popular. So is this the only ones I see? Yep. So those are really cool. All right. So we're gonna try something different today. I'm just gonna shoot and I'm gonna throw the whole video together, like non-edit style, but also we're doing this because I am on the new Canon PowerShot V1. We're testing it out, see if we like it. Basically, I got it from B&H and they give you 30 days. If you don't like it, you can return it as long as you have all the stuff it came with. So we're gonna try this camera today and we're just gonna shoot footage. I'm gonna throw it together in a timeline, do very basic edit to it and throw it online. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. All right, so let's continue. All right, so we're heading over Pizza Rizzo. Why? Because we got to do that before it closes, just like they did us dirty with Mama Melrosa's closing. We had no idea, but they shut it down. Mother's Day was the last day. I find it kind of odd that they shut down on Mother's Day, just like they shut down Jelly Rolls on Easter. So, yeah, it's kind of weird. So we are definitely going to try to come on June 7th. I think it is, for the final day of Muppet Vision, but we're gonna catch it today just in case something happens and we can't make it. But next stop, Pizza Rizzo. All right, also for those of you that don't know, this is all going away. Muppet Vision has a last day of June 7th. Pizza Rizzo, not sure. So I would take your picture, Aaliyah, but I'm busy right now recording. So this is all going away there. Like I said, Mama Morel says is already a victim. Dun, dun, dun.
Yes. Okay.
All right. So Leah takes me to all the spots that she needs pictures. Yeah, she's getting her last photos in. If you come down, you can get photos with all the cool Mickey stuff. Oh, we're going this way? Or Mickey stuff, Muppet stuff. Sorry. Oh, there's a Mama Melrosa's. Now shut down. See if the doors are open. Anyway, we can get in there. All right, here we are. Pizza Rizzo smells good. The best of pizza in all MGM. Soon, it's gone. It's kind of craziness. Yes?
I'm gonna mobile order.
Okay, mobile order, go ahead. I can mobile order too. I'm mobile ordering, I guess. All right, pause this. Also, I'm not really sure why anybody wouldn't mobile order. There's a lot of people in line over there and they're just waiting. We literally walked in, threw down a mobile order, and bam, come right up to the counter. That's the way we do it. I'm led by Aaliyah. Where are you sitting? All right, dance party, dance party, dance party. All right. Okay, we got some pepperoni with cheese, small Caesar, and some ice. Yeah, all right, let's do this. What'd you get, cheese pizza?
Cheese pizza, Diet Coke, crispy.
Oh, and ranch dressing?
Yes.
Blech. All right, we're in the party room. I don't know if you've ever been up here, but we got mirror ball, we got kids dancing, it's all craziness. Oh my goodness, that was really good, but I couldn't finish it all. It's just, I didn't, want to be a pig, and there's a lot of food, so I didn't finish it. That piece is actually bigger than this camera makes it out. But on top of that, we're dancing to the YMCA here in the party room. So if you haven't been to the party room, you better come now because it's not going to be here forever. Aaliyah's been partying. Doot, doot, doot. Go, Leah. YMCA. All right, that's enough. All right. The next stop is Muppet Vision. We don't know how many Muppet Vision days we'll have left. So it's AC, and we're in. Look at this. It's a walk-on. Yes. Awesome. We're in. You have to take it all in because we have no idea how long it's actually going to be here. Oh, but look at this. This is classic. The kids grew up in here. That's why Aaliyah loves it so much. It is really incredible. Here we go. Where'd Aaliyah go? Oh, she's up at the front by the labs. Right, Leek?
Yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pigs in space. Oh Mad Libs. There's a shout out to Mad Libs up there.
Chiquita bananas.
Pigs in Space. Chiquita Bananas.
Yeah. Hey, Roy. Yeah, boss. Over here.
Awesome. I needed to get me some of these 3D glasses though. All right, we're getting ready to go in, so we're gonna stop it. Place is getting jacked up. Show's about to start. We're 3 minutes out. Dun dun dun. I haven't seen this in forever. I'm super excited. Aaliyah can't contain herself. Dun dun dun. Oh, we're in. Don't leave me, Aaliyah. Can't even keep up.
Choose a row and take any seat you like.
Go. We're in.
Reserving the top 2 rows.
I knew it.
Traveling in wheelchairs and their parties.
We made it. Dun 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 dun. Move all the way to the end. It's so funny how many people just like stop wherever they want. It's so crazy.
Because then you're gonna do like this.
Dun 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 dun. We are in. We made it. Oh.
People who stop in the middle.
Could be our last time. Maybe yours, not mine. I'm coming back. I have tickets for the 7th.
Is it okay if I cry?
Yeah, it's okay to cry. It's fine. They probably can't hear you because you don't have a mic on. They're closing the doors. It's about to start. Dun dun dun. All right, we made it out. It looks like rain. It is drizzling.
It said it wasn't.
Oh my goodness, it is raining. Dang it. All right. That was fun.
Yeah.
So now I might have to put the camera away for a little bit. I was going to do a little commentary, but I actually forgot how good that was. It's so funny too. It has to have been at least 15 years since I've been there with the kiddies, but it was a lot of fun. All right, so this is a very tiny drizzle, which is good. All right, so next we're going to head to Batu. Holy moly, we're single rider lining it, and it is very quick. Oh, woo! I don't think I've ever single rider on Rise of the Resistance. This will be the first time. So let's see. Whoa, they really bring you right around. I've never been this way. We got stormtroopers everywhere. Holy cow. Holy moly. There's a bunch of trainees here. Recruits. Wow, that's really wild. This is a walk-on from a 50-minute line. This is craziness. Hello. Whoa, and here we are. All right. Holy heck, it's raining now, but Rise of the Resistance single rider line is the way to do it. 5 minutes versus 50. Seems like a no-brainer to me, but this is what we're dealing with now. Some absolute downpour coming. And yeah, I didn't grab any ponchos. Got shut off. Okay, so now we are single rider on Smugglers Run, which is it's a 60-minute wait outside. We'll see how it goes here. We're the only ones in the single rider line. That's the funniest part. There's nobody else with us. We'll see what happens. All right, quite literally, we are getting on. It was a walk of 2 seconds. We're the only ones in the single rider line, and we're getting ready to be engineers. So that's pretty awesome. I will take it. We've been lucking out here. All right, let's see what happens. We're getting ready to pilot. Holy moly. All right, legit walked on 2 rides, Rise of the Resistance and Smugglers Run. Smugglers Run, the single rider, I said, how long is it? He's like, it's hard to say. We literally walked right around. We were the only ones in single rider. They put us right on instantly. Otherwise, there's an 85-minute standby line. Oh! So I feel bad because they put us together. They were like, oh, you guys want to ride together? Boop, right on. We were engineers and our pilots really sucked. So if you're watching this and you were just the pilot on May 13th at at a little bit, 2:45, you guys need flight training. But anyway, that was a lot of fun. Next, we're gonna check out some more and maybe head over to Toy Story Land. So the nice thing about the rain at Disney World when it rains is it kind of levels the playing field. So it gets pretty quiet, which is nice. It kind of spaces things out. A lot of people run for the exits, not realizing that Florida, the rain stops in 5 minutes. Just take shelter or grab yourself a poncho. I wouldn't have grabbed a poncho today, but I got my camera gear. So as you can see, it's a little lighter here. The lines for some of the rides still appear long on the app, but I'll take it. So I saw this thing on TV. I didn't think it was this big. Holy moly. That's crazy. That is nuts. And these are also new too. The probe droids are really cool. Oh man. Those are awesome. Oh, they have blind boxes too. Most of this merchandise I haven't seen yet either. So let's see if we can find, oh, there it is, life-size one. That is huge. Oh yeah, she could definitely ride this. Ren May could definitely ride that. Oh, we got a rubber wheel and a plastic wheel, so that's good. I wonder if it makes sounds and stuff. All right, as we move into Toy Story Land, it looks busier than it really is. There's really not a lot of people over here compared to what this is normally like. Slinky Dog is running. Toy Story Land sign is going. All right, me too. Potty stop. All right, so I don't usually talk bathroom talk, but I've never seen this in my whole life, and I'm 53. There was a kid in the bathroom standing about 4.5 feet from the urinal and just slinging it right in like a rocket. I only wish I had a urine stream that was that hard to launch it 4.5 feet to the urinal, but this kid was a pro. I've never seen anything like that in my life. It was absolutely crazy. Anyway, sorry I had to bring it to everyone. Let us know in the comments if that's how you use the urinal in the men's room, from like 4.5 feet from behind. I don't know. It's weird. It's crazy though. All right, so 30-minute standby. It's kind of picked up a little bit since the rain has stopped. 30-minute standby, we're gonna do Tower of Terror. And we just ran into Kyle Paulo of YouTube fame. He's a very nice guy, always ready to chat. Really like chatting with him. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we got. Standby, entrance. Oh, that's not 30 minutes. That is not 30 minutes. Holy moly. Holy cow. So I don't know if you saw that real quick, but we just walked over to Tower of Terror and the line was out to the street. It still says 30 minutes, but you know that's not a 30-minute line when we are that far out to the street. So now we're gonna go check out and see if there's a single rider line, if they're running it at Rock and Roller Coaster, or what the standby is, because it's not every day that they run single rider on Rock and Roller Coaster. It just all depends on how many people they have. So we're headed that way. Okay, they're doing single rider, so we're jumping in this thing. And it is 20 after 3. Let's see what happens in the single rider line. What did she say? Oh, we might be separated? I'm hoping. I'm planning on it. Single riders, Party Wills be separated. But we're beating this whole line. So good for us. There's definitely a single rider line on this one compared to the previous two Star Wars rides, where we're the only ones basically in the single rider queue. So I'm not sure about this. All right, so another successful run. That was only 35 minutes versus a little bit over an hour. So basically 35 minutes for Rock and Roller Coaster, standby line, or a single rider line, both Star Wars rides. We waited a total of maybe 40 minutes today for 3 A-level rides. So man, it's a good day for single rider stuff. So we're gonna see if we can try some more. Let you know how it goes. Waiting for Leah to get out. Okay, so clearing up. Crowds are, I would say, moderate. The lines are about an hour long for each, but it's actually not too bad. But again, it is a Tuesday, so we're in the middle of the week in May. It's not like a lot of truckloads of people are off. So you can see crowd-wise, it's not too crazy. We're trying to decide if we're going to stay at this park, go to another one, or what the heck we're doing. But at least the weather is nice today. It has rained a little bit, but it's not stifling and sweaty. It's good. Somebody's not happy. So there's that. All right, let's see where we're headed. All right, so same thing. This time we are over at Epcot after killing it at Hollywood Studios today. I have switched to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, the Canon we used before at Hollywood Studios. Let's see if we can tell the difference, at least for me, in editing. All right, Aaliyah's in here shopping somewhere. It is blazing hot out because everything's gone away. It is 4:45. Let's see what Epcot has to offer. Woo, it's gonna be a hot one. Look at this, the clouds have dissipated and it is actually pretty steamy. All right, so the Flower and Garden Festival is still going on. It's one of the largest festivals that Epcot does every year, and I think it runs till the first week of June or so. So it's pretty much winding down. The one thing I will say about the festival is when you come later in the festival, a lot of stuff is really grown in, like case in point, these sunflowers straight up here, all grown in. So we're heading over to Mexico now. Maybe try a margarita and see how the bar in Mexico Pavilion is doing. Yeah. All right. Oh, we made it to Mexico. Now the key is to see what kind of line is inside the Mexico Pavilion, so we can get Diablo Margarita. And we have to go upstairs, but it's well worth it. Is there a fast pass for this? Do we need a lightning lane? Yep. That would be so much better if they had a lightning lane to this bar instead of having to stand in that line, which kind of defeats the purpose. Come on, pick up the pace. Just a couple people can beat us and then we're done. Oh, here we go. Not shabby, if I might say. There's not a crazy line. How many times have we been here and there's a massive line that goes all the way up and outside? So right now it's 5 o'clock, everybody's eating dinner. We're here for cocktails. Aaliyah, are we sitting or are we?
I don't mind.
All right, let's see. Maybe we can sit. All right, what's the name of this place? Los Cantinos, Margarita Town. Aaliyah got a skinny margarita. We got some chips, salsa, queso, and guac. And I got a spicy cucumber margarita, which I get every time. This time though, now it's like a shredded cucumber, so that's different. Let's see how it is. It's good.
How's everything?
All right, we finished the excursion into Mexico for margaritas, and it has turned into quite a nice evening. The sun is shining, the clouds have dissipated, it's not as humid as it was. I think a cold front rolled through here because it's easily 83 degrees, but it is a beautiful afternoon, early evening. It's almost 6 o'clock. And maybe we are going to go check out Ratatouille's single rider line. Stay tuned as we are rolling footage free from editing. So how do you hide the fact that you're redoing a building in Italy pavilion at Epcot? You put a thing up with a cloth around it that looks like a building. Hee-haw. One of my favorite lands. Italia, Lady and the Tramp. Don't get me started on that conversation again. Oh, all right. Aaliyah wants, I think, a wine from Italy, so we're gonna make the stop. So it is really kind of crazy. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the footage. Maybe I'll comment at the end of this video, but it's amazing how much everything just grows in through the course of the Flower and Garden Festival. This definitely was not this thick, but look at how beautiful it is as you come around here. There's just flowers that are just so full now compared to what they were. Look how tall they are. So we had these in our front yard this year. We've had those. Oh, I have a whole tree of these. These bloom yellow. We have those. We have had these. They're very difficult. You have to have a portion of shade in order to grow. They're really popular up north though. These others, these blue, white, pink, they grow like weeds. So do these red ones here. But wow, look at how much everything is just filled in since the start of this festival when we came back in March. Wow. I would say, remember that video, but nobody watched it. I don't know what it was, but people just don't care about festivals, I guess. Birds. Even the birds are enjoying it. Holy moly, this is really loud. Lady Gaga's performing. Bet you didn't think that was possible here. Whoa. Or Dion Diaz. All right, so we just got out of Dion Diaz. So she was, we had to stop in there, and then she did some Bon Jovi and some Journey. But I don't think we could record some of that just because it'll be copyright banged on YouTube, and then they'll just rip it out, and then you won't have anything. But we'll try and see what happens. Right now, we're gonna head over to Ratatouille to see what's going on over there. But the crowds aren't bad. The temperature's nice. It's cleared up a little bit. So yeah, here we go. Let's see what we got. This is what we're working with. It's actually not too shabby tonight. All right, heading to France. It's quite picturesque here in France. Ratatouille, the ride. In the background, a part of France is Skyliners. Everywhere in France, you ride Skyliners. Odd, but no, it's not true. I made that up. Woo, look at that view. I gotta go too. So we're gonna stop at Potty before we do the single rider line. We gotta test that out. Today's theme is Single Rider Tuesday. All right, we'll be back. All right, so here we go. Remy's Ratatouille adventure. So single rider is open. The standby line is how long? Oh, lightning lane. It's a 50-minute wait right now. Oh, that's great. Can't tell what time it is. It is 6:11 on the dot. And we are going to jump into the single rider line. Da, da, da. Hello. All right, here we go. Let's see how long it takes us. The official time is 6:12. Okay, quite literally 3 minutes since we got in the single rider line versus almost an hour to wait. And they literally are putting us in the same ride line. So that is very cool. Holy moly. So this is the day of single rider lines because we have lucked out. We walked right on that thing. Seriously, that's crazy. And the standby, it said, was what, 50 or 60 minutes?
50 minutes.
50 minutes? So yeah, oh my gosh. And we rode on the same car together. So that's 3 rides that we've ridden together and 1 ride, Rock and Roller Coaster, that they separated us, right? Oh no, they separated us to Rise of the Resistance too.
Yeah.
But we rode the Falcon together. But so that's pretty good. So we're gonna go check out Guardians of the Galaxy. Do they have a single rider experience there? No? Oh my goodness. Wah, wah, wah. No single rider over there. So we're gonna go see what we can do next. All right, maybe Soarin'. All right. And again, the beautiful evening continues, especially when we're filming straight up, no editing. We're just throwing this together. And again, this is on the Osmo, not the Canon. All right, next stop, we shall see. So look at these flowers. These are pretty cool. I don't remember them when I came over here at the beginning of the festival, but this is the place to eat right here in the bee section, the Honey Bistro. Get it? So I guess I confirmed there's no single rider at Guardians. So we're gonna have to sneak in and just start passing people saying we're with the people in front of us. That will get us in, right? We could just be, excuse me, my family's up here, all the way till we get on the ride. Oh, look at those sunflowers. They're huge. Oh my gosh, I got dandelions now, popping up like crazy. We didn't have these either. Holy moly, blow real hard, you could blow some of these out. Oh, dang, it didn't work. Huh. Wow. Everything is so lush this time. Wow. Look at this garden over here. It was not like this before. I don't know if you can see all this, but the sunflowers are huge. Aaliyah wants to go see the butterfly exhibit.
No, I do not.
She loves butterflies.
No, I do not.
Oh, beach grub is really good food too. All right. I'm not sure what we're doing yet, but we're walking. All right, so after all of that, we were gonna check out Guardians, but then Aaliyah reminded me they don't have single rider, and then we were gonna do Soarin', which is only 10 or 15 minutes, but we've ridden that about 1 million times, and I got a long ride home, and so does she. So we're calling it a day. It was actually a very good day. So we were talking about on the way out. I don't think people realize the single rider stuff, if you don't mind riding by yourself, is kind of the way to do it. If they have it, just do it, because we did Smugglers Run and Rock and Roller Coaster and the other one. Now I can't remember. Basically, both Star Wars rides and that and Ratatouille. And the only one that we waited like 30 minutes for was Rock and Roller Coaster. Everything else was hop on instantly. And most of them, we were the only ones in the single rider line, except for maybe 4 or 5 other people. It was really crazy. So it's definitely the way to go, especially if you want to hop on a bunch of different rides. So yeah, I'm gonna head home. It's about, I don't know, almost 2-hour ride. So it's 6:45 now, so it's gonna take me a little bit. But overall, fun day. Run and gun with the Osmo and the Canon V1. We'll see which one you guys like. Anyway, that video will be up really soon because I'm not even gonna edit it. I'm just gonna throw it up, see what happens. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. This is a lot of fun.